My next watch review is the Signum Cero, C-E-R-O, a relatively small micro brand. And this one has a bronze case and a heat-treated meteorite dial. The strap is very simple, supple leather with shear-cut sides and a contrasting stitch up at the top here next to the lugs. It has a nice imposing large buckle there with some patina on the other side. Now, a lot of people might look at this section and say that's where you're rubbing off the color of the leather. It's not, high quality. But because this watch, it's bronze, the idea is it's going to naturally age and patina over time. I don't really mind that. The strap kind of goes with the bronze of the case to kind of show the age. The case, except for the case back, is bronze. As you can see here, bronze. There's the symbol for bronze, CUSN8. That's the kind of bronze. Automatic. Cero, the kind of watch. Signum is the company. Sapphire crystal, and water resistant to 20 atmospheres. It's a very simple diver style watch case. Completely bronze, even the bezel and the crown, which is a screw down crown. And I believe it has a Myota movement. Sorry for the goose noises in the back. And it has a unidirectional bezel for diving, which is a little stiff, I will admit, but I'm not a diver. I'm not going to be diving. I'm not going to use the bezel. So it doesn't really bother me, but it is a little stiff for those who might want this for a dive watch, or at least a water-based watch. We've got these indices on the inside. I like the double kind of not quite triangular bits up at the top here. The cutoff tip triangular bits at 3 and 9. Circles for the rest of it. And a really nice date at the 6 o'clock window instead of the 3 o'clock, which gives it an air of, an air of sophistication. I think the hands are sword style with a split towards the cannon pinion that all of it is loomed. All those bits are loomed. And the second hand has a tiny bit of counterweight on the back, so it can have a long, nice second hand and that little orange tip with a little more loom. It's got a rehot, which is not quite white. It's like a very light stainless steel. And then the star of the show, the heat-treated meteorite dial. This is Monjonalusta meteorite. It's found in Scandinavia, mostly. I had that etched in myself with the laser engraver. And most people who use Monjonalusta meteors keep it the color it comes as, which is kind of a silver, a gray, black, even a light stainless steel occasionally. This one has been heat treated, and so it's toned blue and purplish. You got up here these beautiful kind of goldish streaks. I'm not sure what metal that is, but it really does shine like that in the right light. And the Widmanstätten lines have turned from the regular gray, silverish stainless steel color to the purplish, bluish of a heat-treated metal. I don't know if I've ever seen heat-treated meteorite dials before, but that was one of the things that drew me to this company. Is Kyle Shute, the guy who owns the company, did something a little different. He does a lot of stone dial watches like malachite and labradorite. So if you're interested in stone dials, I really recommend going to his company. He does most of the work himself, and this watch was done pretty well. I will say that the watch ran a little fast, and I don't blame the company for that because he got a standard Miyota movement. So I took off the case back, and I very, very lightly tapped the speed adjuster on the balance wheel, and then kind of tapped it back and forth over a period of hours until I got it pretty good and got it mostly on time. And I did pretty good. It keeps very good time now. I've not had to adjust it since then. It doesn't get a lot of presence because, you know, it's not an unusual look, not an unusual color, but I know what it is, and I've gotten to show it off to a few people who are quite impressed with the meteorite dial. Not much else to say. It is relatively simple, but it's got nice material and it's put together very well. The meteorite dial Cero from Signum.